So today we're talking about a very lovely group of people called Sasaeng fans. Pretty much they're your average K-pop enjoyers, but there is one small catch. They like to take their entire identity, everything that makes them human, and toss that out the window because they don't need it anymore. Their social security number is as useless as Monopoly money to them. Their sole purpose is to ruin a K-pop idol's life. Basically, they're the personification of an overactive Twitter user. I like to imagine they look like the Mucinex monster and also play League of Legends. Also, this topic was recommended to me by one of the poor souls who sat through watching all my videos. Thank you, Harpsiphiz Mortuary Student. Hope you're having fun with all those dead bodies. Anyways, I was scrolling through the most reliable source out there to learn about this topic, Wikipedia. No, I did not donate, but I did find out the fans are doing some pretty wacky things to these K-pop groups, like causing car crashes. That's quirky. Rotting to them in normal and menstrual blood. That's dedication right there. And on top of that, straight up home invasions, baby. It's times like these that really make me grateful, make me count my lucky stars that I only get like 100 views a video. That way I can sleep peacefully without having to wake up in fear that one of my fans have switched out my lemonade for their piss. But among one of the wildest stories I've ever heard on these anti-fans is that one of them followed BTS onto a flight, which for some reason that's a very common occurrence, something these fans do a lot, is stalk and follow around these K-pop groups like Scooby-Doo villains. They'll chase them around the airport and then follow them onto their flight. I don't know why they do it. I guess they want to be like armrest buddies with their favorite K-pop groups or something. Nonetheless, it's very weird, but back to the story. BTS is on the flight, and then one of the members, Jimin, has to go take a little tinkle in the boys' room, so he gets up and goes and whatnot, and then he comes out and goes back to his seat, and then the fan went into the bathroom right after Jimin came out, and proceeded to make out with that toilet seat like it was his very own BTS body pillow that he had at home. Also, a little callback to when I mentioned a fan wrote a letter to a K-pop dude in her menstrual blood. That letter said, "I dedicate to Taecyeon my period blood letter. Okay, Taecyeon, you cannot live without me. Sprinkled with a few strands of my pubes. You know, for good luck and stuff." And to keep this crazy train going, when news came out that Jungkook allegedly had a girlfriend, these insane fans started something called #CutForJungkook, which is exactly what it sounds like. They would cut things like "I will never be good enough" into their arms and legs, and then upload that with the hashtag on various social medias. All because they thought Jungkook had a girlfriend, which it turns out he didn't. He never had a girlfriend. Parasocial relationships are just absolutely wild with these K-pop groups. It makes no sense to me. They need to give like a Ludwig speech or something and let them know that they don't care about them like that. I'm telling you what though, if these IRL Twitter gremlins would put the same amount of effort into advancing humanity that they put into torturing these poor K-pop idols, we'd be colonizing new planets and having hot alien sex by now. But instead we're stuck on this hellhole where an evil bald dude who got strangely buff recently reigns supreme. I'm honestly surprised there aren't any Jeff Bezos stands out there. You know what? I'm gonna be the first. Right here and now, I'm starting the Jeff Bezos fan club. Sign-ups will be in the description. Here's our logo, by the way. Jeff Bezos fan club. Jeff Bezos fan club. Jeff Bezos fan club. That's a real nice logo, huh? Made it myself. You want to hear some more crazy K-pop stories? Speedrun style? Sure you do. A Sasaeng broke into EXO's hotel and installed microphones into their rooms. The Sasaeng later released audio files from these mocks, including audio of members singing in the shower. Outside of Dongwon's house, there was a Sasaeng who always watched and waited for a chance to break in. One of the Instagram posts, Dongwon shared some photos and some of the emails that the Sasaeng sent him. "It was freaking hard to find your house," drawing a tongue sticking out. "It's someone you know," end quote. And, quote, "Haha, I found it. Kim Dong-won Babo," end quote. A Sasaeng snuck up on John Jae-jun in a Jamil, I'm sorry, these words, I don't speak Korean, bang, and took a picture of him and kissed him. He had fallen victim to a similar action even while inside his dorm. Here's a picture of him sleeping that they took. Makes you clench your butt cheeks, huh? This incident took place while EXO was in China. Sasaeng girls shaved their heads and pretended they were gods. They then followed EXO into a bathroom, pretending to be gods, and took pictures. Tinkle, tinkle. Would it not have been easier to just take pictures of them outside the bathroom? You know, you didn't have to shave your head and follow them in. But once again, this is a video all about crazy fans, which are sausages, which sounds oddly like sausages. And now I'm kind of hungry. And there are more stories, but that's enough for me. I'm out of breath. After reading all those, it just feels like I've been smoking for 30 years. So I think that about does it. I believe I've made my point that K-pop really does suck. Sorry, slip of the tongue. What I meant to say was crazy K-pop stans, aka sausages, which sound like sausages, really suck. Silly me, slip of the tongue, happens all the time. Got tongue twisted. What can you do about it? But yeah, that'll do it. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.